it's an early start this morning. Thank you. You know we're in the Highlands when you see signs in English and in Gaelic as well. Yeah, welcome to Dingwall. Technically a royal borough, but feels like a village. I think the population's only around 5,000, and Dingwall is home to Ross County, which is the most northern top flight team in the UK. Must be such a peaceful little existence for the people that live here. I mean, it is mad that there's a top flight football team in this really small place actually. Ross County are of course the club from Dingwall, and they were admitted into the Scottish Football League in the 90s. I suppose they've never looked back since. They weren't always the biggest Highland League club. There are teams way further down the divisions now, like Peterhead and Elgin, who have many more Highland League titles than what Ross County ever had when they were in the same division. But they've had a lot of financial backing down the years, and that's made them a Premiership club. They were even a top half club a season or two ago, and were very close to finishing in a European place for the first time in their history. So what was your name?
Michael.
Michael, do you live in Dingwall?
Yeah, kind of, in between.
It's such a peaceful little place,
nice,
isn't it? Is it nice life you have up here?
Yeah, it's quite nice and peaceful, and yeah, it's good, yeah.
And what is there to do? Like, is there places to go on nights out and stuff like that? Do people go down to Inverness?
Last night I was out at the pool place, 147.
Nice, and getting an iron brew to sort yourself out this morning.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm actually stewarding the football today.
Oh, cool, okay. And you're a Celtic supporter, you tell me?
I'm a Celtic fan, yeah.
And how do you think the title race will go? Because today's a big day for Rangers, isn't it?
Very, very close. Like, it's been a long time since we've had a league like this. You know, a very long time.
And so, as a man from around this area then, how do you think Ross County have got on? Because they've done really well to sustain themselves as a Premiership club.
Yeah, well, they're still in the fight, but they'll definitely go into a playoff place, definitely. And I can see them staying up.
Stature of the club, where do you think they sort of would naturally belong in the pyramid?
I think where they are right now is about right. You know?
The Highlands deserves a Premiership club, at least one.
But where they are right now, it sounds about right for them. I don't think they belong in the next division. You know?
Yeah.
I think where they are right now is where they need to be.
I was just saying on the video then that they almost got into Europe.
Well, that's it,
didn't they?
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine a European.
I know, imagine European nights.
Imagine like I don't know, Barcelona coming down here or something. That'd be quite mad.
It'd be crazy.
And what a place for an away day. Look, here is the train station there. I don't want to get run over, so I'll let this car pass. And then the stadium is right there. Right at the top of Scotland. We're not quite at the top of Scotland, but we're north of Inverness right now, and Rangers are in town today. Ross, we're outside Ross County.
Yeah.
You're a Rangers supporter.
Yes.
How do you think the season's gone so far?
It's gone a lot better now than it was earlier, eh?
Would you have expected to be in a title race like this going into the split around October time when you'd lost against Aberdeen and Beale was still around?
No, I don't think anybody would have done really, yeah.
And how do you think the last few weeks have affected you with the postponements of the Dundee game and the Celtic draw?
You miss the games, eh?
Yep, a huge thank you to Ross County for the access that I'm going to get today. Do remember to check out all their socials, look, as it says on there. Participation, engagement, encouragement, inclusion. And yeah, just a reminder, these videos are never replacements for highlights. Today's game is on Sky Sports. The highlights will be across all the SPFL socials. Do check out what Ross County are doing, and Rangers on all of their socials as well. Charlie, County fan, and not just a fan, you are going to be the mascot today.
Yeah.
Who are you going out with? Do you know yet?
No, I think you know, like before, like you go it.
Okay, so that's still to be decided.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite County player then?
Jan Danda.
So that's who you want to go out with. But he's going to Hearts, isn't he, at the end of the season, so you'll be sad to see him go.
Yeah.
Are you confident that County will stay up this year?
Yeah.
It's still quite tight at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
And today you play Rangers.
Yeah.
How do you think they're getting on this season?
Rangers. Yeah, they're doing quite good.
Even though they're up there towards the top, do you think you can still beat them today?
Yeah.
What's the score going to be?
1-0, but if we get a draw, I'll still be happy.
You'll be happy with a point,
Yeah.
yeah? Nice one. Charlie, you're a legend. Enjoy, mate. That isn't the stadium, that is the, as it says there, Highland Football Academy. This is where Ross County train. I think they also use this as a training pitch as well, right next to the stadium. So it's all quite close for them and well set up. I imagine a lot of the players would live in Inverness, but I mean, look at that. There's a little caravan park there, but what a setting for a top flight football club. How have things been for you since leaving Cali Thistle earlier this season?
Pretty hectic. We all strive to get back in the game, but it's difficult in Scotland when you lose your job. But been lucky, another media outlet gives me some games to attend, like today against two of my former clubs as well. So yeah, it's been hectic, but like everybody, hope to get back in the game at some point.
You coached at Ross County, obviously, like you say, and they have quite an interesting history being a Highland League club. They've won less Highland Leagues than the likes of Elgin and Peterhead, who have been obviously like League 1, League 2 teams in the last few years. How impressed have you been with County and how they've sustained themselves as a top tier team?
The journey has been incredible, and Roy McGregor has put his money in and deserves everything he gets out of the game, but it still makes it difficult because nothing guarantees you success. So for them to obviously win the Highland League as he did and come from that standard of league, no disrespect to them, to where they are now and sustain it, it's just a really good it's just a really good journey they've been on, and Roy keeps on using that word because it's the truth, and they have been absolutely fantastic, and it's a great stadium. The facilities here are second to none, so if you go over and look at the training ground, the gymnasium, the building across there, it's first class. So it's all part of that journey I'm talking about.
And do you think they'll survive this season? They're currently in the playoff spot. Do you give them a good chance in the playoffs?
It's got to be tough. The 4 points behind St Johnstone, they need to get some
and
sort of
obviously the split is still to come, and they're all 6 pointers, aren't they?
And then you play against one another, so they're more than capable. It's going to be very difficult, but I think they'll still stay up through the playoff system, even if they don't.
And your former club Rangers as well, a word on them obviously, since Philippe Clement's come in, they've turned a bit of a corner. Do you think they'll go on and
from where they were to where they are now?
Yeah. Do you think they'll go on and win the league this year and maybe even a treble?
They're in pole position, and if they remain unbeaten against Celtic and can win all their other games, then the league's theirs. It's as simple as that. So to have the opportunity from where they've been, it can only be dreamt about. Trophy in the bag and Scottish Cup to play in as well. So plenty to play for Rangers, but all tough games.
Three 1 to Rangers.
3-1 Rangers.
3-1 Rangers.
I'm thinking 4-0.
4-0 to
Rangers.
County have had a great chance. Right as this game has begun, big wake-up call for Rangers. I think that went into the side netting. Did that go into the side net? Couldn't even see from there, so much confusion. Like that's been given. Do you know what happened there? I thought it went into the side netting.
So now I thought the ref gave a free kick, and it's a goal. So
was it an own goal maybe?
Could be.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to watch out on back, but I don't know if VAR would look at it, if it's a foul or what. Confusing goal, but it looks like it's going to be 1-0 to Rangers here. Top-notch pies here in the Ross County media section, but yeah, look, it's all cleared out. The second half's begun, so let's get back out there. Ross County have equalised. Yeah, classic me making my way back to my seat as a goal goes in, but it's 1-1 here. Ross County had a really good first half actually and made it tough for Rangers, who themselves have been quite sloppy on the ball. But yeah, Rangers making it tough for themselves in this title running. 1-1 here in the Highlands. 2-1 Ross County. What a crazy turnaround, look at that. Just look at the table as well, the way it stands. Title would be out of Rangers' hands at this point. And look at Ross County, a win today, which probably no one was expecting, would take them very close to St Johnstone. Destasy's missed a few chances today, hasn't he? Oh, it just feels like one of them days for Rangers now. They just can't find the back of the net. And obviously they didn't even score their goal. It's an OG. Are you confident you turn it around?
Hopefully, yeah. Don't want to lose points in the title now.
Maybe Rangers are losing because the out-swinging corners are back. CJ will probably be tweeting about it as we speak. And look at that one. That one's been headed out. This one's going to be an in-swinging corner, so they'll probably score from this one now. Told you. Oh, the refs disallowed it though. Oh, it's a yellow card. Deliberate handball, I think, the ref was saying. The in-swing corners is a thing, I'm telling you. It's 3-1 to Ross County. Finley, you're a big County fan, as I can see there. You got the stag on your chest. What would it mean for Ross County to win today against Rangers?
It means a lot. I mean, we haven't played against them before, and last game of the season, hopefully get the fans cheating about something so far.
So you can hear the County fans are now louder than Rangers supporters. And yet you told me that, didn't you? And I checked, and yeah, you have never beaten them in 21 games, so this would be huge. And just for where you are in the table as well, this brings you just to within a point of St Johnstone. So are you still confident you lads can stay up this season?
Hopefully we stay up.
Yeah.
I mean, depends who we're against in the playoffs.
Because last season was close, wasn't it, against Thistle?
I was here last season, very good.
Yeah, in swinging corner. Straight out for a goal kick. And some look, the Rangers fans are not happy. Some serious questions are going to be asked after this game. 1-0 up at half-time in a title race. Currently 3-1 down against Ross County, a team they've never beaten before. VAR check. Possible Rangers pen, did you think it was? Those three words we hear so often, penalty to Rangers. Seven minutes, mate. It's been a long 7 minutes for you, isn't it? This is the last chance saloon now. Oh! Wow, Ross County, for the first time in their history.
I'm Ramsey
I'm Peter.
From
Stag and Sheep podcast.
How was that today for you then?
Unbelievable.
No,
You go
yeah,
first.
it's just lost for words really. Obviously, first ever win against Rangers, I think. And we were coming into the game expecting nothing, and to come and have scored 3 goals and got 3 points in such a crucial time. It's mental. I just can't believe it. Really.
And I've brought it up to a few people today, but if you could just consider where County were 30 years ago, they were a Highland League club, kicking it with the likes of Devon Vale and Turriff United. No disrespect to them, but now you've beaten Rangers, and a couple of seasons ago you had a top half finish. Where can this club go? Do you think you'll stay up this season?
Oh, well, we've had like a couple, we had like a big away day like against Aberdeen. It was Dark Blue Saturday. We had loads of people down. And then we had a big game at Kilmarnock. We took 0 points from those two, and then we have to play Rangers before the split to sort of keep up our hopes of staying up. We had no hope, but then all the boys have pulled off that. I just can't believe it.
They did really well today, didn't they?
Yeah.
And you're confident you can stay up there, yeah?
I think I would think we were maybe. I was feeling like we were maybe resigned to 11th place, but after that, I think that shows you anything can happen.
Right, so I think Rangers were pretty poor in the first half, but I didn't expect them to be that poor in the second half as well. Why do you think they lost that game today?
Oh, I just can't believe what I've seen today, to be honest. Rangers going for the title, as you say, not really at it in the first half. Had the lead. I think if Dessus makes it 2-0, is probably game over then, which he could have done on a couple of occasions, especially the one he put out the ground. The second half, to be fair to Ross County, they were magnificent to a man.
Defended well.
Oh, Jack Baldwin was getting himself in the way of everything. Ryan Leake as well. He was the only leak in their defence, for sure.
Love that, yeah.
And they were just terrific. And you know, they fully deserved it. I think you couldn't argue with Ross County winning that game, but Rangers would just be absolutely kicking themselves because there were too many players way off it today when the stakes are so very high.
And their players are good enough, obviously. Like they've got some really talented players. What is it? Is it a mentality issue that they can't seem to get over the line when times get a bit tougher in games?
I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? I mean, listen, it happens. But whoever saw that coming today, nobody could have envisaged that. You just think Rangers would have quietly come here, got the job done. Maybe not a classic, win the game, get down the road. And it's certainly a defining day in the race for the title. But it'd be interesting to see what Philippe Clement says. But it was just a performance that was never quite there. And even towards the end, I mean, you think 3-1 down, they could still do this. There was still a fair bit of time left.
Yeah.
We knew there was going to be a lot of stoppage time.
7 minutes as well, and they still couldn't find a way.
But to be honest, apart from the penalty, it never really looked that likely. But
No.
fair play to Ross County, they did defend superbly.
Yeah, we've got to give them all the credit today. They're really good. And do you think they can stay up now from the position they're in? They're
I think they're
close to St Johnstone now,
I
aren't
think
they?
they've got a great chance. Yeah, they're every time I've seen them this season, they've actually been quite good. Obviously, that's not been the case on a lot of occasions, but no, they've been impressive for me, and they looked a top 6 team today. Let's be honest. Obviously, that hasn't been happening a lot of the time, but you look at some of the individual players they have. Baldwin at the back was outstanding. Dander, I know he's going to Hearts, was excellent. Josh Sims today I thought was brilliant. I think that the clubs immediately above them, well, St Johnstone really, might be getting a bit worried.
Amazing performance today from the team. I think it was a great team performance, it looked like. What was the secret behind it today?
I think putting together what we've been working towards for the last few months. You saw it against Hearts, it all kind of came together. You saw it today where played like we had nothing to lose, played fearless, on the front foot, aggressive. We did all the things all the simple things, which helped us build momentum in the game and ultimately get the result.
And it's your first ever win against Rangers.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Found out in the changing room. It's a bit of a...
Yeah, I didn't realise until someone told me earlier,
Bit of an odd one, but doesn't matter too much to the current position we're in. But it's just unbelievable to get 3 points regardless.
And the split's coming up, obviously. Is that quite a meaningful time for you? Because obviously every game's almost like a 6-pointer, isn't it? You're playing teams that are in and around you.
Yeah, that's what it's been like for the last, since I've been here. Every game's been huge because we've in the bottom 2-3 of the table. So every game's a huge game, and I think it's probably helped that we've been used to that for a good few weeks now, having pressure on us. So it's only going to help when we're in that split.
Just looking at my edit back, I'm editing in the media room behind me there. Absolutely mad the amount of chances that Rangers missed, but the defending as well. Really poor. Even Ross County missed more chances in the first half than what I remembered they did, but just absolutely insane how Rangers feel like they've thrown away the title today. It's back sort of in Celtic's hands again, isn't it, after that? And it's going to be tough for them to get it back now. Celtic are going to take a lot of confidence from that, but Ross County, let's take nothing away from them. A historic day for them, beating Rangers for the first time in their history. Like I've mentioned a lot in this video, former Highland League club, a non-league club, have now beaten a big European giant like Rangers, so fair play to them. But there was a moment there at the end of the game, as the Rangers fans, they were fuming as the players sort of went off. There was a lot of boos and the players came over to clap. I don't think the fans really wanted to see the players at the end, they just wanted them to get away. But where do they go from here? Probably a big lesson for Big Phil today, maybe, as to like who he wants to keep for next season. But absolutely mad scenes. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave a Highlands related video and a Rangers related video, so if you want to see more from the Highlands, click on that one. If you want to see more from Rangers, click on the other. Thank you guys, and goodbye.